So you got spaghetti legs?
I've got spaghetti legs, yeah.
Are you feeling any difference in like emotionally? You're feeling less stressed or more relaxed even?
I'm feeling very relaxed from this part, yeah.
From the
Like,
hips, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel like a level of like connection with your body right now? A
I
deeper
feel that I'm capable of more with my hips than
mm.
maybe I didn't think of.
That's really cool you bring that up. Yeah, I think it's funny a lot of times when we're like, let me sit this over here. Boom. Yeah, a lot of times when we're injured or we have a problem, we feel like I can't do that, or I don't want to do that, right? And the body gets defensive. Our mind gets defensive even, right? And then when you get taken past your so-called perceived limit, yeah, and you see you're capable of more, it's a confidence booster, and it allows your body to go through that full range to actually be healthy. Sometimes we've actually recovered from a trauma or an injury, but we're holding it here. We're holding it in our muscle memory and our nervous system, that fight or flight response. And going there, it's really testing, right? Like that, you were screaming, you were freaking out, but now you feel relieved, right? It's almost like something left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's much more relaxed. And also, it's funny that you talk about that because I was never able to run in my life, to really run for a long time. And I also have dreams that I cannot run. That I'm like, I want to run and I cannot run. I don't know if it's connected to
Of
that.
course it is.
Yeah.
And this is why, people practice visualization. Because as much as, you could say, I'm not going to be able to do it, and you see yourself not being able to do it, you can do the same thing and say, I can do it. And it's amazing what happens to the body. It's amazing the changes that take place. Yeah. This also, guys, I don't know if you do medicines or like shamanic stuff, but I think a lot of that is spiritual bypass. It's not bad. I think it's fantastic. But I think it's spiritual bypass because there's people who have like serious physiological issues, right? And if you look at the root cause of their problem, it may be emotional, and it gets, maybe taking medicines like mushrooms or ayahuasca or whatever can be beneficial. But if the problem is still there physically, then when you take medicine, you go under a process where you're fighting yourself. Because energetically you're trying to release this thing, but physiologically you're still stuck. And so after the process, you may have some healing, but you didn't have true root cause healing because you didn't address all the parts of the problem. When you do this kind of body work for trauma, okay, let's say someone had some sexual trauma, okay, generally they're going to have a problem in the front of their hips or whatever, okay, and they may take a medicine or work with some spiritual practice or meditation to relieve that, but physiologically it's still going to be stuck with them. How many sadhus and yogis have you seen that, like, they're blissed out, they're enlightened, but if you looked at the guy, you'd be like, he needs to go to the gym. He looks a little unhealthy, looks a little sick. We cannot spiritually bypass. This is not how we do it, in my opinion. You got to take care of the body too. So when we're doing traumas like this, I love, before doing medicine, I love to work with people to release the trauma in their nervous system, to get their meridian system aligned. And so when they do the real, spiritual work with a shaman or a healer, they're getting some amazing benefits. And they're really tapping into the magic and the power of what they're working with.